So, hello everyone. My name is Sergey Gribnyak. I'm the head of research for Waterfall.network, and this is our new AMA session. So together here with me, Alexander Nashevan, who is a team lead for Waterfall.network, and Evgen Leonchik, who is a senior researcher for Waterfall.network. So we slightly we slightly pushed our schedule regarding the internal AMAs. The main reason was that we were doing a session of AMA on third party, in other communities. This is why the schedule slightly changed, but we soon will probably be returning to the regular schedule and also doing more presentation outside of our community. The plan will be as follows. We will basically Alexander will share the updates, and we will go through them, and then we will go through the questions which community asked. Alex, over to you.
Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm Alexander Nashevan. I'm development team lead, like Sergey told. I want to share screen because I will. I want to talk about the current status of the development. We previously announced that the hacking team had begun auditing our code. So they found two issues. First issue is we need to update our Golang to last version because previous versions had some bugs, and also we should update few packages because they also have some bugs. So it's now we have only two issues which we working now. The second issues also we sometimes we testing and testing our network, and we testing stress testing, and this week we wanted to testing how our network will work when we stop at half nodes or half working. So we don't have consensus, and we want to network continue and work up when nodes will start again and connect to our consensus. So we did it. We started. We launched our DevNet with not all many worker, about 288, and it's nine nodes. But we started this network. This network we can look like this network works. This worked correctly, and then we stopped for nodes with half workers, and you can look like and consensus stop working, and a lot of workers arrive penalty, and we stopped this node on one day. We stopped in midnight 29th of April, and launch next day in midnight about. And you can see like our network, our node which were stopped we run, and then the node synchronization, all these blocks of information, and after that they started. They they started working consensus, and the network now working, continuing working. So we also have Explorer, and you can see how now it's all blocks, but you can see blocks created and network blocks. So we continue we continue and do this test. We want to stop our network maybe on 1 week. So it's what we working last 2 weeks. And the main the main the main the main the main our work it's we work on click setup. So before introduce about which new features you will see in our next release, I want to show to you how you can create node, launch node, our node, and add workers. So firstly, you can go on our stats site. You can download your versions, Windows, Mac OS Silicon, or Mac Intel, or go to documentation. In the documentation, you have the same information. You also can look change log, which we add to each release. And you can download last version. I already download our version, but it's new versions which we introduce soon. So you double click to this. You can install like other application on macOS on or Windows. So you move to application, then you can waiting when waterfall arrived in application, and you can run the application. So our application is run. You will see you can see no data in this application. So firstly, you need to add nodes. So you click add. You can select node. Now we support only local node, but in future we will support remote node. It's on different remote server like Google or Amazon or other dedicated server. Then you can choose which network you want to install. Now we support only this network 8 because mainnet doesn't like run launch. Then you then you should select where we save data. So I will change it. You can should download. I created test and new folder node 1. So open, and you can you can choose and download snapshot. I will now you will need about 135 gigabyte, but because you need download snapshot, then this snapshot verified, and after that extract snapshot to files from snapshot, and then remove snapshot. So when we download snapshot, you need about this size, but it's you need now half from that size. So next, you can choose some ports because maybe you want to run second node, and this port should be different. Then you can check busy these ports or not. Call your name or your node, and you can add. So now you can we are adding nodes, create some files, and add record to database, and node created. And now but why no. And it started download. So but I don't see what is snapshot. Why don't use it? Now it's syncing, but it's easier. It's started syncing. It's create node. After sync it, you can go to and add workers. Maybe it's not last. You can add workers. I have already have I add a new node because I have synchronized. You can see already port is busy, so I change port. So now my node connected and synchronized. Distance 300 and coordinated is synchronized already. We wait when validator distance decrease. So after that, you can go to and add some and work it with this node. So you have we generated mnemonic. You should save this mnemonic to anything in future, and you should copy. I go to that and verify my mnemonic. Shift region and fly. If I want to add, for example, two, which withdrawal address I want to use. You add, and now we are creating two workers and add two node. So here we have two workers. You can see in this page. Also, you can go to workers in node. You can see, and now you can activate it. So you have this information and where transaction you should send. So you can copy two. For example, we go to MetaMask. Send transaction to value and so you can next and confirm sending this transaction. After transaction applied, then it's then will activate it coordinator. After that, will activate it validator. So you should stay. You will wait about 1 hour, maybe less, or about 1 hour while worker will activate. So it's quickly instruction how you can run and launch node. So what we introduce in next release. Now we testing this release because you will see we have some problem with snapshot. So now we add download class snapshot feature. Then we introduce we add function delete worker and node. For example, For example, you will see delete button, but before delete, you need to stop node. So when you stop node, when you go to nodes and stop them, they his go to workers. Now you can delete. You can delete workers. Then you can delete node. You can delete folder too, but I don't want to do it now. So you delete node. So we can add new node. I want to introduce about import. You should change here because first node which synchronizing now. Our node is creating, adding. Running and synchronize it. And you can import worker. So we have previously mnemonic class which we have. How many workers you want to import, and our withdrawal. So we will have these workers and pending in activation for one. It's all. So in next release we will introduce download snapshot in application without this case which we have on site documentation. Without download and zip select, it doesn't need in the future release. And we introduce delete workers and nodes and import workers from this application. Also, we are testing for import workers from Docker version. So it's our feature which we introduce. I think it will be maybe in Monday. Your application will update automatically, but maybe you can check updates in menu. Also, and last thing which I want to say it's now we have about 500 workers from community, and also we write script which can check and find how many community nodes were installed, and we think it about we have about 150 nodes and about 80 nodes from community. So that's all which I want to say to our community.
Yeah, thank you, Alex. It was, as always, interesting. I believe not only to me, but to the rest of the people who will be watching this. I'm currently passing the word to Yevgen, so Yevgen can share what is it we're doing on the research side, and I will quickly go through the questions. One moment.
Hello, everyone. Our research team has just finished working on a technical overview of post-quantum cryptography methods known at this moment. Post-quantum cryptography is a field that focuses on the development of cryptographic algorithms resistant to attacks with quantum computers. Our work presents a brief overview of existing and currently developing solutions that can be used to build hash functions and digital signatures in decentralized networks. We optimistically anticipate that solutions suitable for industrial use will be available by the end of this year. This work was submitted to the IEEE blockchain community as a technical brief and sure will be useful for our project as well. Also, we keep on working on the system design and adding new features such as zero knowledge protocols and parallel processing of smart contracts. These are sophisticated issues and takes a lot of time to scrutinize them. So our work is actively going on. Thank you for your interest.
Thank you again. Now, and yeah, by the way, yesterday we submitted the paper for post-quantum cryptography for peer review, so soon we anticipate it to be published, and we will be happy to present it to the attention of our community. Now let's quickly go through the questions. So question number one, do we already have mining? So, there is a staking where a proof of stake. So mining is usually used for description of proof of work. So, we basically our testnet, you can test how staking works on our testnet, but this is not the mainnet. So there are no real incentives. Question number two: have you already logged out of the test network? So the answer, I guess, is no. We have not, and we are at the final stages. As Alex said, we are already in the security audit phase. So after security audit, we are planning to launch. I believe June is the right time to expect it. So question number three: when the presale will be happening? So there is again, we're not in charge of basically fundraising or token distribution, except mainly technical work. But you can get in touch with Brett Xu and Richard Wang in our Telegram and other communities, or you can also write to investor relations at waterfall.network and get this information. When is the mainnet? So we expect mainnet to be happening in June. So there are already multiple partners involved in this are aligned. So probably this is the internal plan. So June it is. Is it an incentivized testnet? So no, the testnet is not incentivized. So you can test and prepare how you will be using the mainnet. This is the purpose. And if you have any suggestions about improvements or you catched any bug, please report and we will fix it for the mainnet. Is the ambassador position still open? Yes, the ambassador position is still open. Please get there is an information in there how you can get in touch with on this matter, or you can simply reach out on the social media channels, and then basically, yeah, you can engage and basically consider taking this position. What is your prediction about water? Well, if you are asking about the water coin on Waterfall, we are not giving any predictions about the value, in particular about any increase of value or any value at all. So token will have the governance function in the network, and this is, please consider it only for internal purposes. Are there any news about the start price? So, well, I addressed it in the previous. So whatever announcements will be made, they are not. These are not announcements by the technical team. And yeah, the question number 9: when will be the pre-sale? So I think I already addressed this question, so you can get in touch with our colleagues and get familiar and basically receive the information from them. So yeah, in this AMA we have basically what I think 5 out of 9 questions regarding the tokens and the way to receive them. And this is not the first AMA like that. We will soon ask management team to conduct another AMA where these questions could be addressed. So yeah, thank you so much for being with us. I will quickly check the chat if there are maybe any follow-up questions regarding that. No, I don't see any questions. So yeah, thanks for being with us, and we look forward to seeing you more in 2 weeks. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.